This chair is about to break. My father's sitting here and my mother is sitting here and they're fighting for the mic from moment to moment. My grandmother talks to you every now and then. All of my ancestors are sitting on this table all the way back to Nigeria. All of them. My ancestors were Igbos from Nigeria. And Igbos are called black Jews, that they're industrious. My ancestors were Igbos.
University of London scholar Dr. Tudor Parfit swabbed a cross-section of Lemba tribe members, and the results were astounding. The Y chromosome, passed on by many males in the population, proved to contain the Cohen modal haplotype. Among Jews, the CMH marker is most prevalent among Kohanim, or hereditary priests. In addition, this marker is one that only emanates from the Middle East. It is not found in any identifiable African roots. Even more astounding are the following stats. The CMH marker shows up in 50% of the Lemba tested. The same marker shows up only 3 to 5% of the time in the general Jewish population.
Let's continue on. This is 1969, a memorandum to the president. Many of you have seen this before. Right here, this is from Henry Kissinger. This is on the U.S. Department of State Archive. Right here, we're back to the Igbos of West Africa. The Igbos are the wandering Jews of West Africa, gifted, aggressive, westernized, at best envied and resented, but mostly despised by the mass of their neighbors in the Federation. They have fought well by African standards against heavy odds. Their cynical public relations use of starvation has been brilliant. But one more time, the Igbos are the wandering Jews of West Africa. So, again, we keep seeing these references, and people could say whatever they want to. People, well, he only called them wandering Jews of West Africa because of, and they'll give you some excuse. Y'all heard T.D. Jakes. He's descended from Igbos, and T.D. Jakes has said Igbos are the black Jews. They call Igbos black Jews. Most of us are aware of this. RealNewsMagazine.net. Most of us are aware of this. Jewish Rabbinical Court. This is 3 months ago. Jewish Rabbinical Court rules Igbos are Israelites. One more time. Jewish Rabbinical Court rules Igbos are Israelites. Shout out to Remy Iona. I can't pronounce this. I don't want to butcher it. Enze and Mecca. I just said that and then I went and butchered it. You guys see this name right here. On the 14th day of January 2022, the Jewish Rabbinate of the Obadiah Alliance, all these names right here, ruled that the Igbos of Nigeria are descendants of ancient Israelites. According to the rabbinate, the presence of Israelites along the Niger River had been known by Jewish authorities in the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Lithuania, and Suriname. Rabbinic letters addressed to the Igbos by chief rabbis, Dr. Solomon Herschel, I'm not going to read these names, support the idea that there was contact between European Jewish communities and Igbo Israelites. All of the correspondence from the aforementioned rabbinic authorities addressed the Igbos as brethren of the children of Israel. Accordingly, there is no doubt of their origins, nor of their halakhic status as Israelites. So wait a minute. According to the rabbinate, while there is yet an exhaustive academic genetic study of the Igbos, there is yet an exhaustive academic genetic study of the Igbos. The data of the majority of those who have reported their autosomal and Y chromosome DNA supports that their ancestors migrated from the Levant Basin, sharing genetic links with Sephardic, those Portuguese Jews, and Ashkenazi Jews alike. So now, there were reported DNA studies done before, but turns out those studies weren't actually true. Let's just keep going. The rabbinate noted that the fact that rabbinic authorities during the Songhai empires, that's in Mali, were aware of the Israelites in Igbo land, which leads to the logical conclusion that they treated Igbos as Israelites. The final conclusion of the Obadiah Alliance rabbinate was that Igbos are to be treated as Israelites in every sense of the word, and also their priestly and Levite lineages should be upheld as valid. Give me a second. I'm gonna cue something up. All right, here we go. This is from the Obadiah Alliance. The Obadiah Alliance was who was named here. The Obadiah Alliance. That's who named here. This is one of the men. He is a Sephardic Jew. He is one of the men on the council. It says Pasak Dean on the Israelite identity of the Igbo people. The Igbo are Israelites. There is much literature and legal precedent to validate their Israelite identity. For the ruling in Hebrew, please visit, and this is academia.edu. Pulled up over here. If you guys want to go to academia.edu, the link will be in the description. But this is the same man. And it's written in Hebrew. This is the findings. Here is their contact information, Miami, Florida. Here is their address, their email. And this is totally written in Hebrew. You will have to translate this to read through it all. You can download the PDF, which I have done right here. It is in Hebrew as well. You will have to translate it to read it. I'm not going to read all that. Here's a 4-minute announcement, what he was talking about. And I'm going to let you guys listen to this since he speaks in English. And this was February 11th, 2022.
שלום עליכם לכל חכמים שנמצאו בתור כל העולם. Blessed and with peace be all those who are found throughout the entire world. It's been about a month now that the Isrealites has issued a ruling on the Israelite identity of the Igbo people who are found throughout Igbo land and outside of Igbo land. They are numbering about 40 million in population scattered throughout the world and Nigeria. There has been much talk about whether the ruling that was made, what does it mean? Is it accepted? Is it valid? And I would like to say in the name of Obadiah Alliance as the sitting chairman, that this ruling has all of the halachic weight as any ruling from any bet din around the world, whether it is the RCA, whether it is bet din in Canada, or bet din in South America, or even a bet din issued by the chief rabbinate of the state of Israel. We know that according to halakha, any takana or gezerah which is established by one bet din in one place cannot be enforced upon another community, and vice versa. We also learn in halakha that any ruling which is made by one bet din cannot be annulled or cancelled by another bet din. Only a bet din can examine the witnesses, but not undo or cancel or repeal the rulings of another bet din. If such were to be the case, then the entire legal system upon which the nation of Israel, the people of Israel, the Jewish people, exists, the whole system will fall apart.
We are not lost. We are scattered. We are original Hebrew.